Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first ever Mariners Minis here on the Kingsmen social media pages. This is going to be a weekly thing probably where we just talk about the Mariners, just a quick little thing. Again, on the actual podcast, we go league wide. Right here, we want to talk about our team, the Seattle Mariners. So these will be coming out just on our socials on during the week. Maybe even after each series, we'll see how we feel like doing it. But this is the first one. We're going to talk about the previous homestand, which was a
Very
ton
fun.
of fun. 7-2, winning every series, taking 2 or 3 from Houston, 2 or 3 from the Rangers, and then sweeping the Kansas City Royals. Jacob, it was an absolute blast of a week and a half, I guess, but I don't think there was any bigger series than taking that 2 or 3 from Houston in very impressive fashion.
That was very big. Absolutely. I think the bats are really starting to come alive, which was my main worry. I mean, you have a lot of star power in this lineup, and a lot of people got off to a little bit of a sleepy start. So the fact that they're kind of waking up, finding their groove, I've been telling a lot of people, don't give up on these guys. They're going to be great. And Winker for one.
Yeah, Randy.
Yeah, Randy. Yeah, it was great to see him get a sac fly that was needed to save the game, a couple go ahead runs. It was very, very fun.
Yeah, I was able to be at the series finale with Kansas City and watch that walk off. And he also, like you said, tied up the game as well. 12th inning. 12th inning. Yeah. It felt like 14. But also the night before when he hit the 2-run double to kind of bridge that lead a little bit after the Julio bases loaded walk. But I think Eugenio Suarez has been a sensation. I think they've got a better version of him than the Reds got the last 3 years. He looks really good because he's not just hitting home runs. He's hitting a lot of doubles, getting a lot of knocks, getting on base. But like you were talking about Winker, what he's done is he's controlled the strike zone. He's not going to be chasing pitches. He is only swinging at strikes. He's getting on base with walks. If he can start getting those knocks going, like it looks like he might be starting to turn that corner, all of a sudden, this lineup, there is no easy out, especially with the way Tom Murphy is hitting as well, just top to bottom. And the fact that they played it this well on this homestand, they had Mitch Haniger for one game.
Yeah.
One game on this homestand. That
Missing
is so
their
impressive.
best bullpen arm.
No Paul Sewald. Exactly. They didn't have Luis Torrens, who he's off to a little bit of a slow start. No manager. I mean, Manny Acta, I know you have some opinions on him, but he wasn't there. The team loves him. But it was just an unbelievable homestand. The starting pitching was pretty solid as well. Chris Flexen, they finally got him some run support after hanging up zeros in his first 2 starts. Robbie Ray still not getting the strikeouts, but he's not giving up a ton of runs either. And Logan Gilbert's just been downright disgusting to start this season. So the starting rotation as well is looking very, very solid, like they're working their way into this thing.
Absolutely. Couple errors committed behind the starters that really hurt their numbers more than they pitched a lot better than what the numbers are saying because of what happened behind them. But yeah, just great outings for all of our starters. And you can't say enough about Robbie Ray. I mean, just he doesn't get hit. It's great. He's just controlled the games that he's been in.
Yeah, I still don't Hurricanes. I still don't think we've seen the best Robbie Ray yet. Matt Brash has been great. Marco Gonzalez has been a little bit hit and miss so far. Hopefully he's able to settle things down. But let's look ahead at what's next. This next road trip is going to be interesting. Headed to Tampa Bay for 3, then they'll go to Miami for 3, and then Houston for 3 before coming home. I think those series on the outside of that, with the first one with the Rays, the last one with the Astros, are going to be very important. This next one with the Rays, they're missing Shane McClanahan, which is a very, very good thing going up against this Tampa Bay team. If they can take 2 or 3 from Tampa Bay, all of a sudden they're in a great spot. And remember, they absolutely dominated the Rays last season. They'll go with a Logan Gilbert, Marco Gonzalez, and then Chris Flexen in that series. So 3 good pitchers who you're going to feel like you have a chance to win with any given day. And I think that's the thing about this Mariners rotation. They don't have a pitcher where I'm like, oh, this is a win day, like prime Felix Hernandez, but they don't have any pitchers where I'm like, this one's going to be tough to win. Every single day I'm like, okay, we're in a good position. We can win this game for sure. And I think that Rays series is going to be very, very fascinating to see what they can do against this young lineup.
Yeah, beat the Rays down before they figure it out, honestly. I mean, you got to take advantage of your bats while they're hot, of their arms, of the Rays' arms when they're cold, and just take care of business before that team figures out what they're doing. I think that Florida is going to be the potential of taking 4 or 5. Honestly, I think that we have that ability, and then to finish off the road trip with Houston, especially after what you just proved to Houston, it has the potential of being a really good road series compared to our last one.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. That all kicks off tomorrow. I guess when hopefully we'll get this up on Tuesday. So the series is starting tonight. Hopefully they'll be able to this afternoon. Yeah, for whatever time the game is. They always put the games at weirdest times. So, yeah. But yeah, the Mariners and the Rays starting that series again. Hopefully this might be a thing we do after every series. We'll see how we kind of view it, but it's going to be Mariners minis here on the Kingsmen.